Yo, what's going on, man? Salute to everybody tuning into the channel. It's your boy Acito, man. I want to talk about this LeBron James, Stephen A. Smith situation, man. So LeBron James has pretty much reignited the whole situation with him and Stephen A. You know, they had the exchange on the basketball court. LeBron was very vocal to Stephen A.'s face about his comments regarding LeBron's son, Bronny James. You know, as a father, I have no problem with him going directly at Stephen A. Smith and voicing his frustrations. You know, I understand both perspectives. I get Stephen A. Smith from a commentator, from a journalist perspective. You want to be non-biased. You want to give your opinion on things. And he's paid handsomely for giving his opinion on the sport of basketball, football, and various other, sports. And I understand LeBron James as, this is my son. I got to protect him at all costs. You know, you're speaking as far as Stephen A. Smith. You're a public figure, within the sports world, and your voice has power, and you're constantly, on the air speaking on Bronny, that's affecting Bronny. That's affecting my household. So I got to step up and let the shit be known. You can voice your opinion, but when you start bringing in personal stuff and, trying to go at my character and my son's character, that's where you cross the line. And I totally understand that. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand from Stephen A's perspective as LeBron. You was popping a lot of shit, man, before LeBron got, drafted to the NBA. I remember you making comments saying Matt Bronny was better than like 60 or 70% of the guys in the NBA. So that was a bold statement to say. And now him, finally, getting drafted, he's in the G League now, but he still sometimes will hit the floor, with the Lakers. But, for him to be his rookie year, he ain't really have an outstanding, so far season. I know he just had like 39 points not too long ago in the G League, but to put that type of stigma on your child and knowing the scrutiny that will come with that, he's LeBron James, like he's your son, bro. So the magnitude and the scrutiny he's going to receive, you just magnified it even more by saying that, he's better than 80% of the guys in the NBA. And I get it. As a father, you believe that in your child. You want to speak that to existence, but you also have to understand, like, he's a grown man. And now with you putting that on his head, he's now stepping into the light of your shoes. He has to fill those shoes and also exceed that expectation. And then you got guys like Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, and so on are speaking like, yo, LeBron, you put that tag on that boy and he ain't living up to it. So you can't even get mad if we are over, analyzing him, his performance, and bringing it to the light. That man, he ain't better than not even 20% of the niggas in the league, let alone 5%. So it's a slippery slope with that particular situation. But I like the fact that LeBron is speaking up. He's speaking up right now. He's talking about old stories that happened. The whole chocolate chip cookie situation with Pat Riley and Miami Heat. Very, very in-depth, interview and conversation on the Pat show. But I will say this, though. I was very disappointed to see LeBron James, out of all the platforms, out of all the journalists and things of that nature, you chose to go to, I'm not making this a racial thing, but this is just the reality, when we're dealing with media, bloggers, journalists, and things of that nature, especially being African-American or, Latino, whatever the case may be. It's sad to see niggas of your magnitude will go to, these other corporations, or you'll go to Pat's podcast, and skip over Up in Smoke podcast, Shannon Sharp's podcast. Hell, fuck, even go on Stephen A. Smith, have a one-on-one with him. You know what I'm saying? Not even if you don't even want to give light to the guys that already have an established platform that are African-American that look like you. What about the up-and-coming bloggers? What about the up-and-coming journalists? Kids coming up that's doing a sensational job. Like, that's the sucker shit, bro. That's the sucker shit I don't like. And I see this shit a lot within entertainment and sports. I see this in battle rap. I see this a lot, bro. It's like it's only a select few that really, give back. And I'm not saying LeBron don't give back, because LeBron gives back a lot. He gives back a lot. I'm just speaking in the forms of my field as media, blogger, journalist. It's just very unfortunate that we have to fight, push and shove. And the only times where we get actual highlight and actual kickback or even reaction out of guys like LeBron James or entertainers is when we talk about negative things. Negative things. The unfortunate thing is, if this clip or this blog here will go viral, it will go viral for the wrong things. Why won't it go viral for LeBron James coming in and having an in-depth conversation? I go through this all the time, even within the battle rap circuit. You know what I mean? You got guys like, Hitman Holla, Geechee Gotti. You got, Free Sue Surf, you know what I mean? Tay Rock, and, the list goes on, the big names. And it's like, you will see these guys will go to the same exact platforms. But, salute to Hitman, because Hitman has done it. He will go to like a small up and coming platform and throw an alley-oop and help push, get that person to a higher plateau. Now, wherever that person, decides to do with that look, that's on them. But he extended his hand. He gave the opportunity. And my only thing with guys like LeBron James, guys like Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? They will go to these companies like ESPN and stuff like that instead of going to an independent company, man. Go to an independent YouTuber, blogger, things of that nature. Give an opportunity. You can go anywhere. LeBron, you can turn on your phone and you can literally do what you just did on the Pat Show. Do it yourself, and it'll still reach the same amount of people. But why not go and provide a service to, the up and coming media? I see you guys always talk about how you guys are not too fond of, the media, the journalists and things of that nature, like Stephen A. Smith and other guys that are in that profession. But what are you doing to help elevate some of the new up and coming guys? Put your arm around some of the guys and females that are in the game and trying to make a name for themselves. Are you going out your way to provide a service for them, provide a platform for them? No, I don't see y'all doing that. And shit goes the same way with Drake and Kendrick Lamar and all these guys, man. It's just unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate. And it's like you guys miss and drop the ball on these big opportunities like this, man. And it's just unfortunate, man. It's just unfortunate. And sometimes it makes me hard to just even want to support sometimes these niggas, man. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. I'm just vocally speaking how I speak. No shade to Pat. You know what I'm saying? He does a great job as far as, getting, exclusive interviews. Like, I like his Caitlin Clark interview that he had. You know what I'm saying? Like, he provides a great service, just for a content creator and me as a listener. But I'm just saying, like, I would love to see some of these high level professional athletes, entertainers kind of, resort the attention to these up and coming platforms, to people that look just like you in the mirror. You know what I mean? That's just my only gripe. Like I said, I don't have an issue with LeBron speaking up and addressing Stephen A. Smith and even trolling Stephen A. He even put up a video of Stephen A. Sparring, hitting the gloves and shit like that, looking crazy. I don't got a problem with that. LeBron James seemed like a real cool, laid back dude, funny, charismatic. You know what I mean? Like, he don't seem like a uptight guy. You know what I mean? He gives back tremendously to many foundations, to many communities, even his own. So I never would sit here and act like LeBron James don't give back. He gives back probably more than a lot of people, more than me. But I'm just speaking as, as a blogger, as somebody that's in the entertainment field, man. It's just sad to see, like, y'all miss these huge opportunities to give hope and to give light to some of the up and coming platforms, man, or even some of the existing platforms. But that's just my personal opinion on that matter. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all social media platforms at AceIsWorking. It's your boy AC, though. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.